My name is Chris Ebute. I'm a piano teacher, a YouTuber, and also a lawyer. His name is Warren McPherson. He's based in US. He's a piano teacher. I subscribe to his website, teaching piano on website. He teaches piano on website. So I subscribe to the channel and I've learned so much. His tutorials have changed the way I even teach and the way I play. So I'd like to, if I have the opportunity, I would like to have a dinner with him, and that will help us to share ideas and help me to be a better teacher. Yes, I have a vision to have the best and insightful piano teaching website in the whole of Africa, and I want to be known for that. Not really. I would say no. I already know what to say, but there are some situations where maybe you are being nervous. If I'm being nervous in calling a particular person or something like that, then I would like to rehearse it, because being nervous now will make you to miss your words, to make you not to communicate properly. So in that situation, I think I would like to rehearse my words before I call the person. But on a general note, I don't need to rehearse. Anytime I post videos on YouTube and I receive comments, I'm very happy. So what will constitute a good day for me is when I'm teaching piano and people are appreciating me for that. So anything I'm doing concerning piano, uploading videos on YouTube, teaching piano and all that, anytime I do that, I feel fulfilled. So that will constitute a good day, a perfect day for me. I'm in the music ministry and I sing every day. So today is the last day I sang to myself. I don't want to retain the mind or the body of a 30-year-old person when I'm 90 years. And the reason is because the mind of a 30-year-old person is naive, it lacks wisdom, and it doesn't have enough experience in life. So it's going to be making mistakes in life. So I wouldn't want to retain that kind of mind. I want the mind that is full of wisdom, and that is the mind of a 60 years and of a 90 years old person. So I don't even want the mind of a 30 years old man. And secondly, I don't want the body of a 30 years old man, and that is because the body of a 30 years old person is still desiring the unfruitful things of life. It's still desiring women, it's still desiring sometimes even drinking and all those things that are not useful to humanity. The body of a 30 years old person still desires those kind of things. So I don't want to retain the body also. I want to retain the body. If I'm a 60 years or 90 years old person, I want to retain that body, and that will help me to even concentrate more on the goal of creation, that's worshiping God and having the character of Christ. Aside fulfilling my passion in life, the first thing I would like to attain is the goal of creation. The goal of creation, which is to have the character of Christ, to give expression to the character of Christ through my intention of love and bestowal. The three things I would like to see in my spouse is, number one, to have the same desire to attain godliness, the same desire to have the character of Christ being expressed in us through the intention of love and bestowal. And secondly, I like my wife to have a teachable spirit. Things are happening every day, things are coming up every day. So I would like my wife to have that kind of heart that can change to the necessary circumstances. Some people have a very hard heart that no matter what happens, they don't want to change. When they hear the truth, they don't want to change. They want to hold on to their past. But I like somebody that can change when the truth is presented to the person. And thirdly, I like my wife to be music inclined. I'm most grateful to God for connecting me to my destiny helpers. My number one destiny helper is Apostle Melchizedek Bankole. Yeah, he has put in all efforts to ensure that I'm successful in life. Before I met him, I was living more like an animal. Animal in the sense that, the idea I had was just, okay, go to school, finish school, get a good job, get married, have children, continue to amass wealth, and then that's all. You see, but that is not how a person created by God should think. Everybody should have a vision. So in meeting him, I was able to know what I'm passionate about and work towards achieving my passion. I have other destiny helpers like Warren McPherson, who has really helped me in music. And I also appreciate the ones that started before I met my Warren McPherson. That's Gaby Todo, Samuel Rukpo. These are people that I passed through to learn instruments. So I appreciate God. I'm most grateful to God for connecting me to destiny helpers in life. And I also want to appreciate my boss in my law firm, Barrister P.A. Atabo. He has also been of help to me. Aside helping me legally, he has a character. He has a godly character that I've learned a lot from. I was not raised with the right values of success in life, so that cost me a lot of pain and delay. So if I had the opportunity, I would like to have the upbringing of having the right values of life, having the right values for success, financial success, spiritual success, and all that. If I can have that, it will give me more time to fulfill purpose. It will give me more time to attain godliness. Is the quality of love and bestower. For me to have that quality in my heart where I can give expression to God's love to everybody around me, my neighbor and every other person around me, that would be awesome. That's the reason why God created me in the first place. Okay, I'm not married yet, but talking about my life story, I would say I grew up with my parents. That's my father and my stepmother. My mother was not with me. I grew up with my mother, my stepmother, and then my father. And then I was left to myself in the sense that I was given the freedom to do anything I want to do within my space. And so I was just growing like that. So even when I went to school, my result was there. I can't remember my father checking my result or anybody checking my result. So I had that liberty to just do anything I wanted to do. The only thing is that my father had a desire. He wanted me to succeed, but the only way he could do that was to say that I should go to school. So the idea is to go to school, graduate from school, have a good grade, and then get a good job. So that's how he knows how life should be. So he tried to do that. He never one day delayed my school fees. He was always there for me, paying my school fees and making feeding, shelter available for me. So he did his best, but that's what he knew. I didn't mean he knew more he would have done, but that's what he knew. But I was just growing up without any monitoring, without any mentoring. I went to school. I was just on my own. I just grew up the way, just as destiny permits. I was just growing. But thank God I didn't really get spoiled, and that's because I don't know. God just puts one kind of desire for Him in my heart. So I ended up joining the church and became too committed, and it was even affecting my studies. Yeah, because I had another kind of understanding now, which is not the right understanding. So I was giving too much to church, and I didn't have much time for my school. There was no balance, and I didn't have anybody to advise me on that. So I was just growing, and that made me to make a lot of mistakes and all that. So that's basically my story. But I thank God that at the end of the day, even though it cost me a lot of delay for not having a mentor or somebody to help me, to advise me when I was younger. I'm still young though, but when I was a lot younger, I didn't have anybody to advise me. So it cost me a lot of delay and all that. But thank God my life is better now. At least I have somebody who is mentoring me, who is helping me to be a better person, in the person of Apostle Melchizedek Bankole. Yeah, in growing up, like I said, I was left to myself, and of course that made me to make a lot of mistakes. And I had to learn a lot of things myself, and I just want to thank God for one desire God put in me when I was younger. I just had the desire to serve God. That desire restrained me from going the other way, the drinking and smoking way. God helped me. I didn't go there because there was a desire in me to serve Him. So it was rough, but I thank God that my life is getting better. It shaped me in a way also. It helped me to be more humble and it helped me not to also judge people, because when somebody is passing through a particular thing, when you see a lady misbehaving or a man misbehaving, stealing and all that, I'm not quick to judge them, because I know some of all those things is a result of bad upbringing. So rather than judging them, I try to see how I can help them, because some of them, if they could just know the truth, they will change. Not all of them, but there are some of them that could change if they know how life is supposed to be, if they know how to live a better life. So it helps me to be humble, and it helps me not to be judgmental. All of the life challenges I had was basically when I was out of school, because of course there are a lot of challenges, but one of the challenges I would like to talk about is when I left school, my father stopped paying my school fees, stopped giving me pocket money. I was expected to be a man, to begin to generate money for myself, and then I was a lawyer, so I wasn't making money fast as a lawyer, because a young lawyer like that, and my office, the money was not coming like that. So many times I needed money, and so that's challenge really helped me, because it made me to start thinking, okay, what can I do with my hands to make more income, pending when this other side begins to bring money. And that was what made me to start thinking about music, because I was already playing piano, but I was not doing anything reasonable with it. So when I came up with the idea, okay, let me get more income, so it helped me to be more committed to my passion, which is playing keyboard. So I set up a music school, and I started teaching, and then up to today, I'm still teaching, and I'm getting money from teaching. So that challenge of not having money when I finished school helped me it pushed me to be committed to what I'm passionate about. I overcame these challenges by hard work and knowledge. When I decided to go into music, because I was not doing well financially and all that, I had to become more serious. That means I have to be having sleepless nights, to be studying and to be practicing and to be setting up the music school and to be setting up, a lot of things, even the YouTube channel. A lot of things had to be done for me to even post videos on YouTube. You have to understand videography and editing and all that. So a lot of things were put in place for me to be able to overcome the challenge, especially the financial challenge I had. And the summary of it is hard work, knowledge and hard work.